All right, we are back. We have a very special guest today from the AFL, a superstar in the AFL, Nic Naitanui. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Welcome.
Welcome to Phuket. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the gym. Tell us what you think so far.
Yeah, it's been good. It was a different experience. I wasn't fully aware what the week would look like here, but it's been very enjoyable. I've seen some stuff. It's been a good eye-opener for me.
Stuff.
Yeah, some good stuff,
Yes,
some bad
you
stuff,
have.
and some weird stuff.
We've had a last few good days.
Yeah, it was really good.
What do you find better, the training or the people?
The people away from the gym, maybe. Yeah,
Well.
the guys sitting either side of me probably I don't like as much, but no, it's been good. The training's been pretty good. Everyone's been really nice and very welcoming. It's a nice place to come.
Yeah. So what brought you to Phuket and AKA Thailand in the first place?
Yeah, so I was back home just training. It's our off season at the moment, and I was just doing a bit of fitness stuff, and I wanted to do a little bit extra and get a bit more of a sweat on. And I actually spoke to Soa the Hulk Paleli, so he actually lives in my hometown, and he suggested coming over here. He's been across with Mark Hunt in the past and done a fight camp here, and he said, go to AKA, see the guys over there. They'll look after you, and they'll definitely make you sweat.
Have you been sweating? Because you've been working out hard.
Yeah, I have. So it's been pretty good. I've done a few different things. I jumped in with the Muay Thai guys, and done things like the air dyeing class, which I don't recommend for anyone to do. That was tough.
It's tough, man. It gets results, but it's tough.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
It's
6
minutes.
Yeah.
6 minutes. Yeah. So I didn't realize what
6 minutes is my key.
That
means a lot
That's
in
all
my
you
life.
need. Yeah.
I know we don't last much longer than 6 minutes.
That's doing well. You're doing well.
Dead after 6 minutes.
But I will say, Friday, from what I saw, not only did he jog to the gym, then he worked out, then he did the air dyeing, then he worked out, then he jogged home.
Yeah, and he's like 3 miles away.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing.
I don't like driving that far.
Really?
And you're just jogging there.
Yeah, it was a good idea. Like I've done it a few times, but I don't know if the locals really like it too much. Seeing this big black Godzilla-looking guy running through their little town, it's a scary sight. Even people back home, but for these little Thai guys, especially at nighttime, it looks like predators running through your street. So it was an interesting experience.
Yeah.
So,
What do you say to that?
So did you see the last podcast, or because you had mentioned you saw the Charles Bennett podcast when you first got here? First off, what did you think of that one?
Yeah, about 2 days before I watched the Charles Bennett one, and he's an interesting man, different cat. I didn't know what to expect. It was pretty tame for the majority of it, and then it just kind of backflipped and turned, and towards the end, and he started saying some real stuff. It opened my eyes. It was really entertaining as well. So I enjoyed that one, and then obviously the Dana one, just the other day was pretty funny. Someone copped it a little bit. You would have enjoyed that.
At my expense.
Yeah, it was.
I got my shit pushed in for sure.
What was what you said? We're gonna rub one out, or
Yes. Okay. So the issue with that was I didn't hear what Dana was saying because the Skype was too low, right? So I could hear him if we were all quiet. I can hear him when Mark's laughing like a hyena, and the on my left. So I couldn't hear what he was saying. I couldn't remember what I said. He's laughing. So then I'm like, okay, so it's a joke.
Dana was laughing too. I mean, it wasn't
both of that's what I'm saying. Both of you were laughing. So it was like a joke, and I was like, fuck, what's going on? Like, what did I say? What are they saying?
Yeah.
So it took me a while, and then at the very end, they kept saying rubbing it out so much. I'm like, fuck, I guess I said rubbing it out, And I was like, all right, cool. I guess it's a joke. I said rubbing it out, but
it looked like he didn't find it funny. He just sat there, just not.
Yeah, I looked like a salty little bitch.
Like he didn't. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Straight out of Salt Bay's. And I guess I was, but I was just, it was, again, 6 a.m. too, but I was just like confused as shit.
Well, the 111 comments on Reddit too.
What did they say?
Well, not all of them were bad,
Salt
but
Bay.
some brought it up.
We only had 3 bad comments, I think,
yeah.
and 2 of them were just ridiculous people that are just being dumb about it.
Yeah.
But we've had really good feedback from that episode. Like, actually, way more than I expected.
No, hold on. There was one guy that said he wouldn't trust me around his kids. Like I'm a pedophile or something.
I think he called you a pedophile. But
Yeah.
you were unbuttoning your shirt in the beginning.
Oh, that's for the lady viewers,
I don't know if they enjoy
He
that.
was worried about his kids.
Fair enough.
And then the
Fair point.
sponsorship part,
Yeah.
Dana set me up
Your
for
banner?
that. He set me up good. He knew ahead of time
Yeah.
that I was the first guy with a sponsor banner. And he was like, cool, man, cool. But he was
I don't
setting
remember.
me up.
Did he had good things to say about the banner, right?
I knew he was not a fan of sponsors and banners and all that. I get that. But
But still decided
since
to
it's
bring
all
it up.
like behind us, Yeah, it did change the sport. Helped a lot of fighters and stuff. So I figured I'd get a little props or something. But I could tell he knew we were going to talk about that in the podcast for sure. He knew. So I didn't know he was just waiting. So he was probably writing his little jokes and like getting all ready.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And then he couldn't wait for me to bring up the freaking sponsored banners. And when I did, he was just like, that's the worst thing that ever happened to UFC. But I will go on record right now and say, you know what? I don't feel at all bad because the UFC is doing just fine. They just sold for $4-something billion. Mm-hmm. They're not hurting for money. But how many fighters made a lot of money off those sponsored banners? So I helped a lot of fighters by opening that door for them, and I got away with it. I took a big chance. I got away with it. As much as he hated it, he didn't stop it. No. He didn't never shut it down. And I mean, how many fighters since then have been using sponsored banners, and they're still doing it right now. Every organization outside the UFC. So, at the end of the day, I did good,
Have any of them thanked you yet?
No.
Not a single fighter. Not one single fighter.
Not a single fighter. It's like, hey, thanks for opening the door. Mike, taking that big risk of getting kicked out of the UFC for us all.
I'm sure there's a big paycheck or a couple of paychecks coming
It's all right.
in the mail.
I'm not doing it for gratitude, man.
Oh, yeah?
I do for that warm, fuzzy feeling I get in my stomach.
That's when you eat street food.
Yeah. I made that mistake.
But anyway, so there's that. But that was a great episode, man. It was really cool to open up Dana and see his office. And, like, that's what we're about, man. We're not like a news podcast. We're here to, like, bring guys like you in and have fun and talk about cool shit.
We don't know shit about AFL.
Yeah,
so you have to fill us in.
We know a little bit. We've watched it.
Well, apparently you played before.
But we don't read the rule books.
Well,
yeah.
Can we insert that clip of him kicking me the ball?
Yeah, we'll try to insert that clip right now. Hopefully if I have it. But so we would be able to demonstrate, like, exactly how you pass and do all that. But you kick the fucking football into the jungle from on top of the resort.
There's only so much I could do, man.
Yeah, well,
when the locals won't go in after it, we know that.
And let's be honest, done. I was wearing one of my nice shirts. So
he didn't want to get his shirt dirty. That's why. If any normal person was down there, they would have caught the ball and it wouldn't be in the jungle.
Normal person.
Well, if someone who isn't timid or scared, like you were scared that you were going to hit the pole or get yourself dirty, like.
Yeah, he
it's all
didn't
about
put
getting
much
down
effort
and
in
getting dirty.
That ball, I'll be honest.
Saw how sweaty I was.
To be such a ball-playing athlete, as you always claim, bowling and basketball and football and
nobody kicks off.
Stood there like
you just play with your balls the whole time.
Yeah,
you kicked a football off a 6-story building.
Yeah,
onto where I'm on the ground.
You just catch the
on
thing.
a hill, and you kicked it in the jungle. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, but you had plenty of time to back up and judge the distance.
You can't judge that
shit. It was
shit.
in the air for like 6 seconds.
Yeah,
longer than that.
Yeah, probably.
It normally wouldn't get that high had he thrown it. But since he's on top of the building and on top of the kick height,
but I gave you a practice run. You tried to catch it in the car park a bit earlier.
Good cover on that, though.
Hey, who saved your ass on that one?
Yeah, you did.
Can we show that clip?
Yeah.
Hopefully we have these clips, but and we can put them on there. But so the first time he kicked in the parking lot, and it nailed a van with this guy inside.
Dude in it.
Yeah. So I'm looking down,
happy.
and the dude bounces out of the van because he knows he just got hit by something.
Yeah.
And then Mark, man, without even skipping a beat, you start like rubbing the car next to it, like, oh man, is there damage in
That's
there?
the wrong one. Yeah.
Trying to make it out like it hit the car next to it. Good cover on that.
Which had a lot of damage on there too from whatever he did before. But I was like, fuck, would have picked the wrong car.
Yeah, he was still looking when we left.
Good cover on that one.
Yeah, you saved me.
Well, you're more than welcome to go down there and catch one.
I don't want to show you up, dude.
You can't. You know our
we
history
know you
in
can't.
sports.
I have video of it. You've missed 2 balls.
Okay. I want to see in the comments.
He's a pro AFL
Nobody would have caught that. I would have had to run uphill.
He put it right in the first one.
Yeah,
hey, tell me he shouldn't have caught that one.
Yeah, you were worried that the car was going to hurt you, the stationary car.
The car that was parked
just hit it, just use your body.
On.
Fuck you both.
Fuck you. I can sense another strangulation
this
coming.
Is your podcast.
Well,
you're
coming back next week.
Yeah.
So bring your little footy or whatever.
I thought you were going to tell me bring my A game. Let's fight. I was like, wow, okay.
I've seen your A game. I'll fight you.
Yes. Everyone hear that? We're fighting next week.
So going back to this though, for the record, so you were going to come for a week.
Yeah.
And you've already changed it because hanging out with us is so cool,
it was just so good. So I thought,
So you've already changed it. Now you're coming back next week again already.
Yeah. So I'll go home for a week and do some stuff that I need to get done there, and then I'll fly back out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come and train at AKA.
That's how
Dude, you got to bring that gear.
Yeah, I'll bring some stuff over.
Bring so we can hang it up on the wall.
Yeah, we'll do.
He keeps saying that, but we never hang anything up.
Well, because nobody ever gives a shit.
Mickey Rourke still owes us those photos. Him and Tupac.
Yeah. Yeah, what happened to those?
I don't know.
We need to get a hold of those. With the Mark Hunt thing, his naked doll, we got to put that somewhere.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's not pretty.
Don't try to steal it.
No, I don't want it. All yours.
We'll trade it for a kangaroo ball.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun fact.
Fun fact. So the balls you use and the AFL are made of kangaroo.
Yeah, kangaroo leather. So
Poor things.
Poor things. It's a national kind of emblem. It's a national animal of Australia with the emu, and it gets used to get kicked around in our national games. So
that's weird because you think it'd be protected for some reason because we're eating like Rui Chewy jerky in here, like in our earlier podcast. Now we find out that the footballs are made of like they're fucking.
They have a team.
How are they not endangered?
Yeah,
Kangaroos?
North Melbourne Kangaroos. Yeah, there's a team. The mascot's not made out
You
of
would think
kangaroo.
that they would.
But like in Australia, like
Cotton?
you go down to your local supermarket, you can buy your beefsteak, your lamb, your pork, and then you got your kangaroo there as well. So
How's that taste?
Yeah, I was gonna ask
it's
you
pretty
that.
lean. Like it's the leanest meat you can buy. So it's really good for you. There's no fat on it. So
Well, they have the same body as you.
well,
Seen
they're
that
just
big
boss.
jacked up one that
Yeah, I remember seeing a few videos. I think you're talking about Kangaroo Jack.
I don't
That
know.
wasn't real. That was animated.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The really bright movies.
So
are-
Crocodile
Yeah,
Dundee
yeah.
wasn't a documentary?
No.
Oh, way to ruin my
Yeah.
childhood.
Sorry, man.
But the guy punching the kangaroo, that was real.
That's serious.
That
Yeah,
guy's
that
my
was
hero.
serious. Choking the dude's
that
dog
was
out?
crazy.
That guy's my
That
hero.
was crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of incidents where kangaroos are hurting dogs or hurting people, but they can hold their own. Once they sit back on their tail, they
Why would they hurt
they
dogs?
can box. I don't
Just
know.
to fuck with them?
You said that they drown dogs.
Yeah,
Why?
there's been cases where they've drowned them in lakes. And,
So the dogs just bark and they get pissed off.
I don't
and
know. Yeah,
drown?
they must just get angry at them, and they can really scratch you too. They got claws on them. So,
Yeah, they do. I saw.
Any
it.
chance you're bringing a kangaroo when you come?
I'll bring you the footy, which is made out of kangaroo.
Close enough.
A pair of boots. That's probably the best I could
Carcass.
bring.
That and the jerky, I think we're set.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
The jerky was horrible.
Yeah, did you like it?
Oh hell no!
What
It
did
was
they mix it with?
horrible.
Oil.
What did we mix it with?
Yeah.
The trash can.
Yeah.
Like immediately after.
I think we gave James some too.
Yeah.
Sorry, James.
Yeah. James ate it. You liked it, right, James?
Yeah,
He's
not many.
nodding. Yeah.
Yeah,
James
not
gets
many.
a shout. James Spear, huh?
Good on you, James. Yeah, not many Australians eat kangaroo though. That's the thing. So, for you guys to eat kangaroo, there wouldn't be too many Australians that have tasted kangaroo. As often.
Really?
Yeah, as prominent as it is over there, it's not common to just eat kangaroo. Like,
That's good.
a-
I
Do they-
wouldn't eat it anyway.
But do they sell things like purses and like wallets and things like that with kangaroo?
yeah, you can buy. I guess
So
like
why
anywhere
not
you can
eat
buy
it? I mean, if they're
alligator,
gonna kill them
crocodile.
anyway and like use all this stuff for the footballs and the
Yeah, you know, our boots, our cleats that we wear. You know, some of them are made
Those
out
are
of
shoes, Mike.
shoes. Some of them are made out of kangaroo leather. Like,
So how are there kangaroos left? I mean, it seems like they're
There's
used for everything.
everywhere. They're like-
There's a ton of them, huh?
they're like rabbits. Yeah, they're
Oh, they
everywhere.
are,
They
okay.
breed like crazy. Yeah.
What do y'all do to the rabbits?
Yeah.
there?
Oh, you don't want to know.
So the kangaroos, like, I mean, are they like a problem? Like, do they come in? And
They are a
like,
problem. A lot of the farmers, their crops and that are
Okay.
destroyed from the kangaroos. So some people are paid to go out and I guess decrease the population. So
so they're kind of like wolves and stuff.
yeah, we've got foxes as well, but kangaroos are probably the biggest
Yeah,
problem.
we got to go to Australia.
Yeah.
When I went in there, I guess I pictured a wallaby.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah,
what it is?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
small ones?
Yeah, yeah.
I've always pictured those cute little like. And then I saw a kangaroo, and it wasn't like on its hind legs.
No.
It was hunched over,
Yeah.
and had these huge claws that came back.
This big fighter scared of a
No, but it was,
kangaroo.
dude. Seriously, it was scary because it was like hunched over like a
Yeah, that's what
like an alien off one of those horror movies, and it had claws. I swear to God, they were this long.
Yeah, that's a kangaroo.
I didn't want to even mess with that thing, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I said hats off to that dude that punched it in the face.
I love my dog, but I don't know if I'm punching a kangaroo.
Nah. Because the thing will punch you back too. Like where I used
With
to
its
live,
claws.
my old house where I used to live, my back fence backed onto the national park. And they used to just come up and I'd feed them. So you could just feed them with your hand. Like,
In a
the
national
grass.
park, aren't you not supposed to do that?
yeah, that's the
They came to your
Yeah,
house.
they came to
You
my
let
house.
Nick
They were
do
my
it.
property. They jumped the fence, so I just fed them. But
Nick, come out and play.
yeah, they wanted to play kangaroos.
So let's get back to you, man. So tell
Yeah.
us about kind of like, did you ever play sports before the AFL? Like anything else that led you into that?
Yeah, so I played a lot of different sports. Rugby's pretty big from where I come from in Fiji.
Mhm.
My family's from Fiji, so I sevens rugby, rugby union is pretty big over there. So that was introduced at a young age. But I played a lot of that, a lot of basketball as well growing up. And it was only through school. I went to school with a couple of Australian kids that really played AFL football every day, and they said, "Do you want to have a crack at this and play it?" And yeah, I picked it up, and I was okay at it, and then I guess developed along the way, and been doing it ever since. Yeah, I was okay.
You signed with a pro team when you were 17.
And you're
I guess you
sponsored
did
by
all right.
Nike. Like, come on.
Yeah, that was okay, and I just
This is your moment to brag.
Yeah,
bro.
I start
Are
bragging.
we wasting your time
Yeah.
while you're doing this podcast?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, shit, that went south. I guess it's my turn to get dog now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Damn.
But yeah,
was just giving you a compliment.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Like, it's good fun, and I think I made the right decision. When I was a bit younger.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so you've been playing for almost a decade, right?
Yeah, this is probably my 9th year now at the West Coast Eagles, which is a professional team back home in Perth. And yeah, it's been a good journey so far. But it's a hard sport to understand, I guess, for you guys watching it new. There's so many rules. There's so many different, I guess, aspects of the game. You know, you've got to bounce the ball, hand pass the ball, kick the ball. And I go back home to my village in Fiji and I try to explain the game to the guys there, and they're just like, yeah, what is this game? Like, what are you doing? Like, because we hit each other, we don't wear pads. Like it's
what
a
would you rate me
sport.
when you and I were chucking the old ball around?
You weren't too bad. Yeah, I wanted to see you kick it a bit more, but you were.
I was wearing nice shoes.
Yeah, you didn't want to ruin your shoes. No, you don't want to kick it over the edge.
I was wearing good boots.
Good boots. You're wearing good boots, but yeah, I think you could make it. A bit of training in India.
That's what I thought.
Bit of fitness, but yeah, the fitness side of it's pretty unique as well. So, as much as you've got to be big and strong to be able to, I guess, you know, brace for impact or get hit and tackle guys, you've got to be able to run a lot as well. So, and have skills. So you got to have the.
Hence
skills
why you're running back and forth.
You're a hell of an athlete, dude.
Yeah, you've got to be able to run. So, if you can't run, then there's no game, no spot in the game for you.
Saw you run from that Russian guy the other night.
Yeah.
I didn't run. I
We'll
held my ground.
We'll get into that in a second, for sure. So what does the AFL or you personally think of like American football, like the teams there and how we play?
Yeah, majority of the guys watch the sport. At times it's hard to watch for some guys because a lot of stop-start. You know, you have special teams, you have offense, defense, and a lot of the time it's, you know, players getting drawn up and then seeing what they can do in short spurts. But it's exciting. Like most American sports, a lot of the guys go and travel at the end of the season. So while I'm here, a lot of the guys in America now watching some of the college stuff and some of the NFL. So, yeah, I don't know.
You tried out, or you at least practiced with the Philadelphia Eagles, right?
I went over and watched the Philly Eagles. I went over there about 2 months ago. I went and trained out near in Philly at a place called, what's it called? Philadelphia Union, a soccer academy, with a guy, Bill Knowles. He was doing a bit of rehab stuff with me. Went and had a look at some of their stuff. And you know, there was a few tight ends around. Luke Wilson was there from, was over in town from Seattle. And, you know, we got to have a look around to the rooms when I was at the Eagles as well. So, yeah, it would be an interesting sport to play. I don't know where I'd fit in, but...
Pretty lucrative.
It is. We've had a few Australians go across in the past. Jared Hayne was a rugby player in Australia. He
49ers.
went across. 49ers, yeah.
I follow my AFL.
He went and had a go, and you know, there's a lot of AFL guys who went and punted over there as well. So there's a
you guys kick.
Yeah, everyone kicks. We kick all games. So a lot of the guys would come in and punt.
You should call it football.
Yeah, that's why it's called football. Yeah,
I'm saying that's soccer.
Yeah.
Do you play soccer? What do you think of that sport?
Could be careful what I say.
We got you.
Yeah.
Translates. That translates.
Yeah.
So what about the injuries? Like, because you don't have pads and stuff. So how are the injury rates in AFL compared to like?
Yeah, they're pretty hard. So the hardest thing is trying to convince, I guess, parents to let their kids play the sport, because you know you can go and play soccer and not get injured and be pretty safe. So I guess it's similar to you know, mixed martial arts as well. At some stage you're going to get hurt.
Right.
So for us, there's a lot of contact, a lot of. Some guys can go through their whole career without getting injured. Some guys do, but yeah, they're pretty high. Like,
but you're not even wearing helmets.
No, so at the end of
so you got to hit your
head. So guys
heads.
are getting knocked out a few times. They're pretty strict on the ruling with that now. So you know, if you get knocked out, you've got to do an online cognitive test.
Concussion.
To make sure you can come back on.
Wait.
I'd love to do one of those and see how
it's
bad
on a computer. Yeah, so it's like a patent recall one where you do a baseline one at the start of the year, and then if you get knocked out during the year, you've got to be able to pass that test to be able to play the following week. And man, some guys can't even do it to begin with. So like to do it after you've had a head knock, like there's no chance of passing. So they kind of put it there to make you have a week's rest at least. So.
How many times you taken it?
Taking it twice. Yeah.
That's really smart though, man.
Yeah, it's good.
Like they should probably implement that in like boxing and MMA, considering, especially after knockouts.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid to take that test right now. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't do so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Dude, 20 years of getting hit in the head.
They don't say anything. What if you want to fight UFC again?
Yeah, that's it.
Nah, I'm not saying I'm slurring or anything, but I'm just saying like.
That's what I heard.
You're
slurring your words.
I'm not looking to fight anymore anyway, and that's why. Fuck that, dude.
Conor McGregor calls you out.
I'm taking enough.
Conor calls you out?
Not even just my head, but my body. If Conor calls me out, I'd fight him for sure. I'd fight anything for that kind of money.
Yeah.
Dude, Connor
There
money.
we go. Anyone hear that?
You just
Anyone
call
hear
it
that?
Connor money from now on.
Connor money.
Those y'all looking to fight Mike?
Yeah.
It's only going to cost you
I'm pretty
2.6
certain,
million.
I'm pretty certain Connor's not going to call me out.
Well, let's get a GoFundMe page and we'll see who wants to fight Mike.
Yeah.
Here
Half
it
the
comes.
proceeds go to the
So-
fight.
Here it goes. Yeah.
So speaking of fights, well, before that, so you came over the other night, and we want to
Yeah.
take you out, show you the town a little bit,
Yeah.
let you see what the old Patong is like.
Yeah.
You like the nightlife?
Yeah, it's different. Obviously, we're staying on the other side of the island, so it's pretty quiet.
That's
but,
why we built the gym over there. or
Yeah,
Mike built
it's
the gym over
good.
there.
Had to build it away.
It's away. It's tucked away, not like some of the other gyms over here that are on the main strips. Yeah, to go out in the Patong was interesting. Like I said before, it was an eye opener.
Yeah.
But between trying to get into a club and fight away the Australians, the lady boys, and then just trying to get into the place was pretty tough.
You're
but,
a magnet for Australians.
You're famous, man, big time. All the Aussies were coming up to you. So how is it in
Dude, I was
Australia?
in the bathroom when some dude came up.
Yeah?
Did I tell you about this?
Uh-uh.
Can I tell this story?
I don't
yeah,
like
there's
when you
nothing
talk
bad. I was
about
going to
the
say, yeah, I'm a
bathroom,
bit worried. Yeah.
I've heard some of your bathroom stories.
Yeah.
Honestly, is this one like not about a lady boy?
No, I was standing up this time.
Okay, good.
And anyway, so this dude walks in. He's like, "Oh, Nic Nat, losing his shit, So I'm over there washing my hands, and this guy's like, "Hey, man," and Nick's like, "I just got done peeing," and
Yeah.
the guy's like, "Oh, I don't give a fuck." And still, and I was like,
Still didn't care.
I mean, that's good that he's a fan, but yikes.
Yeah, let him wash my hands first. Yeah,
Wouldn't even let him wash his hands.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were getting recognized big time.
Yeah. Oh, I don't stand out at all. That's probably
Were you 6'8", 6'9", or something?
yeah 6'8", 6'7", 6'8". So Bangalore Road. So, we had a footy trip here about 4 or 5 years ago. So there was about 40 of my teammates we came across, and it was a different trip coming here then compared to now.
More fun this time.
Yeah, it's a bit more fun now. Yeah.
How cool is it hanging out with us?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
11. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I
I'm not just saying that because I'm on your podcast.
I thought he went kind of low. To be honest with the 11.
But no, it was good fun. It was a good night. It was a really good
See,
experience.
we do it safe. We do it fun.
It was safe to a certain extent.
Well,
It was your fault we got in trouble, though.
Yeah. It was yours.
You're famous.
No, it was his fault.
And then you just I
was thirsty.
you can't just walk up to people's tables and take it. Well, I guess you can. You did.
Yeah,
he did.
So we were just in the middle of the VIP section, and then there was a table there, some Russian dudes, and Nick's like, man, I'm thirsty. So he just went and grabbed it, made a drink, this guy's table, and they're just looking at us like,
It's not a buffet.
yeah. So then they came over to me, like I did it.
I wanted to fight you.
Yeah, like this one guy kind of.
Why would they choose you?
And kind of, well, he's 6'9" or whatever. I mean, think about it for 2 seconds.
I was
Why would they
intrigued.
come
I was
to
like,
me?
yeah. I was like,
So then he came up to me, and then his buddy's like, no, and then the bouncers came in and like stopped it or whatever. Nothing really happened, and then I think they kicked that dude out.
Yeah.
kicked him out.
Poor
Poor
guy.
guys. He got kicked out for someone
we
else.
drank
drinking.
we took his
and got him
I was
kicked
that
out.
guy. Yeah.
you
we
showed
took his
him.
drink. He got upset, but he was out of it, man. He was like
done.
he was
But yeah,
gone.
He had a far better chance fighting me than fighting Mike. I don't know what was going through his head.
He didn't know where he was at. I don't think.
Yeah. But
I was hiding probably somewhere.
I was willing
to be honest.
Yeah, where were you?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Disappearing, eh?
Signing autographs, taking pictures.
Yeah.
Houdini. That's what the guys told me your nickname is.
And
Houdini.
then y'all went to the DJ booth.
I do leave without saying bye. Well, because of what
I
I
lost
stick
y'all a
around.
few times because y'all went to the DJ booth one time.
Yeah, that worked out well.
Then I look back, I see Mike dancing on his own.
No.
Oh,
I was dancing with you, shockingly enough. But that was cool, though, because we were kind of like in unison sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't usually dance at a club, but we were at the top, and I'm not like a dancer. We know.
not at all.
Yeah.
I've like I said, we got a long history. I've maybe seen him dance 4 times in my life.
Yeah. But it was a good night. We were having fun, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just go out, and it just all, everything meshes well. And so we were having a good time, and then you're fun to hang out with, dude. You really are. And so next thing I know, we're kind of like just dancing, sort of like.
I think y'all should show us.
And then,
Show us your moves.
and
He
then,
was getting into it there.
yeah. So then there was that, and then and then this guy's trying to make it out like I danced by myself. I didn't dance by myself, dude.
Well,
I beg to
If
differ.
you ever see me dancing by myself,
I'll film it next time.
tackle me
No.
and stop me.
No, I'm gonna film it.
I will never
Record
be
it,
that
whatever
guy.
the kids call it these days.
I would
Put it
on
remember.
my
We had a
snap.
little bit of
What do
vodka.
you call that move? Yeah, that's the thing.
We had a little bit of vodka, but I'd remember if I danced by myself. I remember we were having some fun and filming
Yeah.
it and stuff, but
We had vodka. This is one thing that kind of took me by surprise. We had I don't know how many liters of vodka was up there.
it was a Magnum. It was like
it was big, but wise guy here still thought it was a good idea just to go and buy our own little cheap
every
Thai
time
beers down the bottom. Like,
every time I lost you guys,
I didn't understand. I just thought I'd bring it up and say why. Like, you've got this expensive bottle of vodka here, like some good stuff, but you want the local beer that's served down there. And
I want you to get the full Thai experience. Not, I mean, I'm sure you've done the VIP thing your whole life.
Fair enough.
Or at least that
Thank
last
you.
9 years.
I thank you for that.
See?
every time I lost you guys, y'all were down there buying alcohol, and I'm like, maybe they don't get this.
Do you remember,
have a table,
do you
and
remember what
there's-
shots we were doing?
Jaeger. Yeah.
Jaeger.
I saw you guys down there. I'm like, why are y'all taking
I
Jaeger?
remember when I was 16.
Fuck, I should have done a black cock with them.
Jeez.
Do you even know what we're talking about?
No, I don't want you touching me. That's why that guy thought you were a pedophile on the last podcast, because
Oh, we didn't even know about that.
Bust it up, Mike.
That's the whiskey.
Grab him one.
the whiskey. Oh, no.
Jeez. How does he not know about this?
Yeah.
What is it?
Check this out.
Brand new bottle.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Thailand.
Black cock.
Yeah.
No, I thought you just made that up.
Ah, dude, we can't make that
Wow,
up.
who's drinking that?
It
Distilled
is the
from grain.
worst tasting shit.
40%, and you're going to give it to me as a
That
gift. Thank
costs
you.
like $1. Not to give you a cheap gift,
We're going to need some change, though.
but it does.
It's the worst.
It
It's the
costs
worst
about
tasting
$1.
one. It costs
Yeah.
$1.
This is
I'm gonna give it to you
actually
as a gift.
seriously the worst thing you'll ever put in your mouth. It
Yeah,
is
it's
beyond
bad.
horrible.
It's bad, man. But hey, it's unique, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's,
Where have you ever seen
when in
that before?
Thailand,
Yeah.
it's made here.
yeah.
Yeah.
They have red cock and black cock. But he just always seems to grab that bottle.
Does it, eh?
Reminds
Does
me of my
himself.
childhood. I grew up on the streets.
Oh, that's it, eh? Texas, the big Texans. Yeah, but it was an enjoyable night. It was
So
really fun.
so then y'all went down there, and then we left. And then you stayed for a little while.
Yeah.
And how did your night go after that?
Ooh,
Because
blur.
tell
All I
us
know is
about
I
that,
got.
'cause you're like, because I was like, hey, we're gonna take off. You ready to go with us? And you're like,
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys wanted to go home, and I thought I'd stay a little bit longer. And yeah, that's probably when my night probably took a turn for the worst. I ended up walking down Bangalore Road, pretty hungry, looking for some food, and I had some fried dog and cat, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah, never eat street food here.
No, never.
Yeah, my stomach thanked me the next day for that. But I was sitting down eating that, and I decided, yeah, I'm going to walk home. So I walked from one side of the island to the other, not realizing that it was going to be in a couple of hour, I guess, hike home. So
So you were just sitting down on the dirtiest street in Phuket eating street food.
yeah, I was keeping it real. Like you said, I wanted to get the full Thai experience. I didn't want to be sitting up in
You
a.
got it.
You got it,
Yeah,
buddy.
so I got it.
Congratulations.
Yeah. All I needed was some disease over here.
I was about
but
to say,
I,
the AFL doesn't test you for
yes, I ate the street food. I was sitting there. It was pretty enjoyable, or from what I can remember. And then it gave me the energy to get home. So I walked home all the way back to wherever this part is. What's it called? This area? Rawai. So from Bangla to Rawai, Patong to Rawai.
How'd you find that place?
I actually had to use my phone, my GPS. So I'm gonna have an expensive bill when I get back to Australia. I decided I'd go in there and have a look, and it directed me back to the hotel. So it was a long walk. I didn't realize till I was halfway through, and it was too late to turn around and try and find a car. Went through a few police checkpoints.
Yeah.
They kind of just gave me the little Sawati
Yeah,
car.
how is that going? Because he's been through a police checkpoint with a car,
Yeah.
and that didn't go so good when you're drinking.
No, it didn't.
So how do they treat you when you walk through?
Yeah, you can't get done for drink walking, I guess.
I guess not, right? So they just
DWW?
let you go.
They just gave me the little nod and let me carry on my way. So
Lucky
I,
bastard.
yeah, I got through.
Nice.
Well, I was lucky, but I was
Smart.
sore. I was kind of hoping they'd pick me up and put me in the back of the.
Give you a ride.
Yeah,
huh?
give me a ride back. But
You don't want to go with her.
yeah, probably wouldn't have been back to
It's
the
not the
hotel.
ride that's the problem. It's just where you end up.
Yeah, that's it.
The
Yeah.
ride's nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
The hotel, not so good.
the hotel's just got a few bars and some mean guys. But it was a challenging experience. But like I said, I needed to get that extra fitness session in.
At what point when you walking home did you realize you were close?
When I saw the AKA sign, I saw the big sign to my right hand side, and then I thought, you know what, I can save my mobile data now and turn it off. And
You knew right where you were at.
Lifesaver.
Home,
and
sweet home,
and
baby.
Like I said before, I knew there was only 3 or so miles to go, so I I just put my head down and got the job done and got there. But it was
it's crazy how many taxis and stuff they have here that would really negate all that.
Motorbikes.
Well, yeah, like
tuk-tuks.
I tried to wave down a guy on a motorbike. He looked like Mr. Miyagi with this long beard.
Well, it can't just be just any dude riding by.
Well, he was riding by, and I thought, you know what, this guy might be able to chuck me in the back of his bike. I can't really fit in the bike on my own to start with, but I thought, I'll give it a go. And I flagged him down, and he got scared. He jumped out of the way and nearly crashed, and then he was abusing me in Thai. Well, I guess he was abusing me from the way he came across. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to have to walk. No one's going to take me. Who's going to want to pick me up? He was scared. Like I said, he's probably thinking, what is this
we
guy?
left you.
Yeah, you guys left me. I got no hope. So
We're your friends.
Yeah. So-called friends.
Yeah, well,
But,
I only know you 4 days.
yeah, true. Your friend will fly halfway across the world to come pick you up and hold your hand.
Oh,
But
that he did.
Yes, I did.
yeah,
That he did.
Yeah.
You want to tell that Malaysia story? Or
Nah, go ahead.
should I
buddy.
set it up with the...
That's true friendship right there.
This is pretty serious. So I had been in and out of Thailand 11 times.
Quite a few times as a tourist.
And
Really loves the place.
I flew 30 hours to... I went home for 30 days, and it was a 30-hour flight from Houston back to Thailand.
yeah.
And I landed at 7 a.m., and they're like, you can't come in the country. I'm like, no, I can. I mean,
Yeah.
where am I going to go? It was 30 hours, you know? So they put me in a jail cell for 17 more hours. Then the military had to come get me, put me on the plane, 6 or 7 hours to Dubai, and then I had to go to jail there for 7 hours, which, again, isn't too shabby.
Yeah.
And then 18 hours or whatever it is back to America. So, yeah, they kept trying to get me to pay for that $1,100 U.S. flight. Didn't happen.
Nah.
So, yeah.
What crime did you commit? Why did you need the military and
just in it? Well, because they were scared I would stay in the country. I don't know. You know, fuck.
scary looking dude?
So what I did is I had to go back home, get a new passport, get a new number, and all that shit.
Yeah.
So 2 months after all that happens, I'm flying January 7th. I wanted to land by the 9th because that's my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So save your money for something nice.
Yeah.
So I start from Houston to Tokyo because I'm not allowed to fly Air Emirates anymore. So blacklisted from that. But on the on the way, literally, I'm in the lavatory, which is a bathroom.
Yeah.
And on the plane, we're right over Utah, and they're like, "Please take your seat." Blah 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 blah. So I'm sitting down. I'm sitting on the left wing, and I see them dumping all the fuel. So I asked the stewardess to come by, flight attendant. I apologize. And I was like, hey, what's the deal? You know, blah blah blah. Because I'm already so pissed off from the flight before. You know.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, we've lost an engine.
Yeah.
So I was like, man. It's like, do I kiss my own ass goodbye? Do I kiss her? I didn't ask her. It was better then. Anyway, so idiot. But so we went to Denver, then to Milwaukee or some shit. So my 2-day trip ended up being a 5-day trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I only brought limited money because, you know, I'm coming to Thailand. You know, you don't need a whole lot of cash once you arrive. And I made it to finally, you know, all my flights, of course, got delayed and canceled. So I ended up in Malaysia. And good old Mike Swick was so quick to board an airplane and come join me in Malaysia.
He was worried about coming through customs again and having to go home.
Yeah, it's scary as fuck.
So you need
And we
someone to hold
had
your hand.
everything sorted, but he was still a little bit worried. So just to reassure him, I flew to Malaysia to walk him through customs. Like a
Yeah, we got
child.
there. There was, 5 or 6, whatever, how many different booths you can go through. And Mike and I are scanning. You know, I'm already scared shitless. I'm just like, ah. So I see, like I said, a lady that's pretty much just playing Candy Crush or whatever. So I was like, that's the girl right there.
Going
So
through, yeah.
going through that snake line all the way, or a queue, whatever they call it here.
Queue.
And it's a line. Anyway, so yeah, finally, you know, like we let people cut and all that stuff. And I went up to her and I'm just like, you know, you have to take your picture. And I'm like, you know, yes, ma'am, hello, you know, I love you, all that crap. And she just stamped it 3 times and said, all right, see you later.
Got through.
So I was happy as fuck. Then this guy gets caught for...
I didn't bring my work permit because I was so in a hurry to save my boy.
Oh,
I left my
Jesus.
work permit. So they were giving me a little bit of heat about that. So I was the one having to go through like the whole like, oh, am I going to get in now?
Yeah.
And he's rushing me. He's like, hey, I'm going to just
Well, I want to get the fuck out of the airport. you know?
Yeah, but still. He came to save you.
Right.
Superman came to get you and you just...
I
No,
wouldn't say Superman.
I got there fast.
Yeah.
You took the plane as fast as anybody
I went
else.
to a different country to
It's
walk you
an
through
hour and a half
customs.
away, and I do appreciate
Who does
it.
that?
To take you for
I
a
came all the way
30-minute
across
walk.
the world to help you on your jet.
You get mad at me for knocking on your door to write something on the whiteboard. I flew to a
At
different
3 a.m. to
country.
write one sentence that
I
we have to get up at
flew
6 to do.
To a different country
I've never flown to a different
to
country.
walk you through customs.
Just to hold your hand.
To
for
hold
what,
your hand.
10 seconds.
I
Yeah.
flew to Singapore for you for your birthday.
For my birthday,
for you
to
to
go
party.
to a UFC.
Actually, it was my idea. So
Yeah.
It was his birthday.
on his own birthday.
It's like, Mike, your birthday's coming up. I really want to go to the UFC in Singapore. Can you get me tickets?
Oh, yes.
All right. That sounds fun.
Can you get me tickets?
I've never been to UFC before. All right,
Can you
sure.
get me tickets? This guy got
It was a
hookups.
fun trip.
He's got the hookup if you need tickets.
Yeah.
Mark enjoys all my birthdays.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
I'm sure he does. No, it's such an effort.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm here for you guys.
Yeah, so that was that. And Mark made it. Didn't have to go back to prison, so that was good.
Yeah. Jail sucks.
I was going to say, Thai prisons wouldn't be too pretty either.
No.
So
Dubai?
any other stories from Phuket you want to share?
Yeah, no, just, I've seen a lot. Like, I've been hit on by ladyboys.
Mark gets that all the time.
Yeah, I think that's because I was hanging around you. They all knew you by first name basis.
Yeah.
Nickname, actually. Big Nasty.
This motherfucker,
Big
man.
Nasty.
Can't tell this guy shit.
I was like, wow. Okay.
Okay, first of all,
that's how he
you
rolls.
and I never spoke to a single lady. You were
That's
too
how he
busy
rolls.
getting nasty.
Yeah, I wasn't talking to him because I didn't want to talk to her. I didn't want to encourage her. Or,
Oh, you were begging me. Hey, who's
you were
that?
entertaining
I was like, that's a
you were
dude.
entertaining the fact. Yeah.
Offered me a steak dinner to introduce you to a lady boy. You remember that?
You beat me. You did beat me in pool. What do you got? Snooker or whatever you want to call it. But it's called snooker.
It's got an ER at the
Yeah,
end.
I beat you. You beat me. I beat you. But redemption. I'll come back and I'll beat you.
There's a lot of beating going on.
Yeah, that's all he does is beat every day anyway.
I beat you and you beat
Nothing
me.
different.
Suck because both y'all are pro athletes and all that shit, and I'm just over here stomping y'all at everything.
You won
So-
once.
So you got the AKA Thailand bracelet on,
Yeah.
and you've been wearing that for like a week now. So I appreciate that. So you're gonna wear that
I'll
because
wear
you're
it for
coming
the
back
show.
now
Yeah.
next week. Are you gonna wear it all the way until you come back?
Yeah, I'll keep it on. If it lasts, it looks like it's pretty high quality jewelry.
Shit, this is a year.
The best jeweler, so
My boy did this.
it's gonna hold together. Your boy, see,
You met him?
it was a she. It was
No,
a
it was not. It was
A
a
lady
him, it's a
boy.
him,
A
but it's a
lady boy
her.
made
It's
you
not a
that.
lady boy, it's a man.
He's jeweler, he reckons.
I'm gonna get him on the podcast.
He's jeweler.
Your jeweler, huh?
Yeah, he is. He
Oh.
makes my jewelry.
Your masseur too?
Yeah.
You're just mad because you don't have one. I think that's what the
I got a
problem is.
tattoo
Oh, anybody get a tattoo?
with a high voice. I don't
you got
know
one of
why
those?
that just
You
happened.
can get a tattoo in any country. You can't get this.
Have you got one of those tattoos?
He's too afraid.
No.
He won't get a
Man,
tattoo.
where's your commitment?
This is the guy that won't even walk
My
through
commitment is
customs.
I've lost everything in my life to be here.
He's not gonna get a tattoo.
No, it was my idea to get a tattoo though.
Yeah.
You stole that from
Seems
me.
like everything was your idea. Go party for his birthday.
Yeah.
How cool do I make this guy?
Oh,
You do. You do.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You do.
Do you remember his name? Exactly.
Yeah. Point proven. Point
Exactly.
proven. Yeah. Oh well, the first guy to greet me when I first rocked out to the gym was your fine self.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Stand there in your Crocs.
They wear fucking Crocs.
In your Crocs
dude.
and your bright green, or was it pink? New custom shirt that you got made at
That-
the local Thai
The
market.
day you came was blue.
It was blue. There you go.
He
You
loves
remember
his
it.
new style, man.
Yeah,
He's-
that's-
I got
he's-
two more
Had
coming.
his
He,
flare
he
jeans
loves
on.
you
Shout out to
compliment his
Magnifique.
style.
Flare jeans and
Whose idea was that, Mark?
Phuket.
Get you all dialed in.
looked like a '70s pimp.
Yeah, you
How
do.
much have sales increased since I've been dressing like a fucking runway model?
Pretty good. Not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It's attracting men, aren't you?
You're here. And you're coming back. You haven't even left yet and you've already booked your ticket to come back. I must have done something right, eh?
Must have drugged my drink or something. Put something in me just.
For a week straight?
yeah.
Via text
I
message?
just, yeah. Via WhatsApp.
No. We'll put your number on WhatsApp so they can get a hold
So
of
we're
you.
not too bad to hang out with then.
Nah, it's pretty cool. You guys are cool for 38-year-old.
You're about to say for a white
Yeah,
guy,
for
weren't
the
you?
white guys.
You were about to say for a white guy.
It was.
We had a good time. We had a good
Changed
time,
it,
man. That's for sure.
It's really good.
I'm getting you,
really
I'm getting
good.
you a white one.
Stand out too much. I don't want that.
So I know you got a lot of sponsors. You want to thank anybody or
No, I
maybe
just
get
said-
us some shoes, some
Well,
Nike?
he
or
wants me
something?
to. Yeah, he wants me to throw Nike out there just because.
Nike, what's that?
Yeah, just some little brand that is around the world somewhere, but.
That makes size 13s, I hope. Can't find them in Thailand.
Yeah, you can. I've seen some fake Nike stuff around
Yeah,
here.
they last a week. 2 steps and they're done. They
That's
get
all you
water
need.
on them.
Yeah, that's all you need. It's better than the Crocs you're wearing around. Like,
Fucking show one picture of me wearing Crocs.
I'll find one. I'll dig one out and I'll get one.
You can't, no. No, I don't even know what they are, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Nike's been good. They've looked after me for a while now, so I'll explain to them how, how there's a guy over there who's same height as me, same build.
Same build.
So he says.
Bigger hands, though.
Bigger
Sorry.
hands, yeah. Gee.
He's
I don't know
like
if you
you
do
when
it.
you were like 13.
Yeah. I remember when I was 7.
Or maybe 7.
Is that
yeah.
when you started growing your hair out?
Yeah. I did.
That's when I started losing mine.
Yeah, it's this motherfucker. Y'all two together when y'all were dancing at the club?
It looked funny. It looked like a
Flying
Stop
everywhere.
at that.
looked
Stop
like
at that.
looked like a big palm tree dancing with a little coconut just falling from it. It was like that. And this coconut decided to roll away on his own and start dancing on his own. And there was some fun times.
I was having
fun times.
It was good, man. It was good. Really dancing. I would call it just rocking back and forth. It weren't like we were fucking dancing.
Yeah, let's not say it was rocking.
One of y'all were dancing.
It wasn't me.
At least they know it wasn't me.
It was good fun.
Yeah,
Well, we don't know where you were. At least he was around. Like
I was up there paying the bill.
Here.
I was out there paying tabs and shit.
That's what you do. That's what you do.
That's your role.
That's what I'm known for.
Yeah.
That's what people use me for my money. It's ridiculous.
You get paid too much over here.
But speaking of that, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors.
Oh, we should.
MikeSwick.com, AKA Thailand, the premier MMA Muay Thai fitness facility in Thailand and in this part of the world. Also makes great bracelets.
Yeah.
And Starfish Concept and Vicious Circle Apparel.
Yeah.
So that's our little plugs, our shameless plugs for sponsors.
That's it. No shame.
And if you have anybody...
No, that's pretty much me. Nike will do for now. Everyone back in Australia as well watching all the UFC,
all the supporters,
MMA fighters and supporters as well.
You got to say you're gonna come see me fight when I get that 50,000.
Yeah, so if we get to 50,000 subscribers on the channel, Mark's gonna fight. So he's gonna have one of the best corners, I think.
Yeah, everybody's coming. Yeah,
he told me Sol was gonna be in there. Mark Hunt. Well,
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke said he'd come.
Dana White might even be in there.
If we get to 50,000 subscribers in the next 2 months.
Yeah. So you can have have all the gear but no idea. So.
Well, I'll tag you on social media, get you some following.
At least you'll look the part.
Yeah. Nike?
Yeah.
Is that a
Nike? Nike. Yeah. We'll get that sorted.
God, I love Nike. They're seriously my favorite.
Are they?
My dad put me in a Nike shirt the day I was born.
Well, if you get a Nike tattoo, I'm sure they'll look after you for the rest of your life.
I'll get it on my fucking forehead. Nike? Come on.
What about AKA? Why can't you show that same commitment for the AKA brand?
Yeah, dude.
Why?
Nike pays
me. Be honest,
I don't think Nike's going to pay you too much, buddy.
You never know, man. Maybe they just want...
You can't catch a football even when a pro AFL player's sending it to you.
Okay, when you come back, we're gonna have a whole fucking session.
All right.
You won't catch. You can't even catch mine. You're gonna catch his.
Rap battle.
Yeah.
And we'll have football session.
Done.
And bring us some kangaroo balls.
Yeah, we'll.
Because you kicked all of ours in the jungle.
Kangaroo balls.
We don't roll like that in Australia. Like, I'll bring you a football made out of kangaroo. But yeah, kangaroo balls.
We could rub them out.
We'll rub them out.
Bring us some of those kangaroo footballs, and then
we'll do.
And we'll try not to kick them in the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get that one back. We should go find it.
Oh, we should go find it? There's no way you guys are going in there.
That thing's so deep in the jungle.
Yeah, we were trying to pay some...
we were trying to pay him a week's salary, I think, and he still didn't want to go in there.
They still said no.
They must
That's
have
how
been
scary that shit
That's a
is.
sign there's some serious snakes in that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Cobras, man.
All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping by, Nick, and we look forward to seeing you in a week. Already coming back,
good,
man.
Yeah.
So we're going to have some more fun, and we'll get in the podcast room, do a little mini cast, do a little rap battle, do a little...
I'm writing
football.
Shit down, just so you know. I'm writing.
No,
shit
it's
down.
freestyle. We can't. It's off
no, you can't write it, dude.
I will. I'll cheat. I don't give a fuck.
You have to like talk about stuff that's like that we're wearing or that we're saying.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't
right now.
No.
Yeah.
Go for it.
No. We'll wait.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
Well, go ahead.
I'm not over there saying I'm going to do it.
Yeah, you are.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Big shout out to the Underground Forum, Reddit. All you guys, great comments, great feedback. Really appreciate the support. Y'all are getting a lot of views for the videos, and we love the comments, man. We love hearing how we're affecting people and the constructive.
It's amazing how many are so positive.
Yeah,
it's nice.
It's really cool. It's really cool to know that people are enjoying the podcast, and it's growing so fast. So, again, shout out to you guys and everyone else that's listening. We're going to go ahead and give a training package to the Dana White video comment section. So whoever's leaving comments on there, it's like 110 or something. We have to go through all of them.
It's only been 2 days.
We're going to pick one tonight or tomorrow and give a free training package to. And then whoever leaves a comment on this video in the actual YouTube comments area, not anywhere else you see it, we're going to go and give a training package away in the next episode. So the only podcast that gives away free training to the best gym in the world.
There you go. Let's get to 50,000 subscribers because I want to see you get choked out.
And click subscribe, guys, because we're only 48,500 away from getting this boy into the Muay Thai ring.
Yes.
I feel bad for
And there's
whoever.
nothing better than that. Watching you fight Muay Thai, man, that's going to be a treat.
Oh, yeah.
What if I'm a badass, dude? You never know.
That's what I'm, man, maybe.
You could be a big chance to do it. Big nasty.
Who doesn't start at 40 doing Muay Thai?
Yeah, we'll get you Bull account next. This one goes good.
As long as Nike sponsors me, I'll.
But more
So
importantly,
give it a plug.
you still gonna call out your boy, see if why he's not answering?
Who? Oh, Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah,
I think he's got some good PR. People like, don't get your ass kicked.
yeah.
You don't want that kind of hurt.
You're still looking for the Shia LaBeouf fight, but he's not responding.
Huh.
Really? He's scared. I heard he's scared.
See, is he all the way in Australia? They know.
we
Yeah.
heard it.
It's already made it down to Australia. The Shia LaBeouf's scared of you.
Yeah.
I watched Shia LaBeouf just show up one day.
Oh, I wish he did. I wish he walks the door right now.
God, we'll have the cameras rolling.
I'd fight him.
I know you. Of course you would.
Yeah.
And
Take
The
him out
guy
afterwards.
that couldn't walk through customs on his own. We'll fight him.
Well, no,
We'll leave it at that.
that wasn't a vagina factor. It was the fact that I had been kicked out of the country.
Okay.
all right.
Oh my god.
Well, anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Nick, for coming on
Thank
and
you.
being a part of the AK family,
It's my
man.
pleasure.
All right, brother. See you guys next time. Thanks.